This is the Vivi ACE01 Electric Bike, and right away, you can't help but notice how sturdy and modern this thing looks. The high-step aluminum frame just feels solid. The big fat 26-inch tires fill up the space, and the blue finish definitely catches some eyes in person. My first thought as I wheeled it out of the box was, wow, this is a serious e-bike. No toy, not a thin commuter, but something you'd trust on both city roads and real off-road paths. So from my experience, I'm going to share my quick review after spending some honest miles riding this, taking it over mixed terrain, and using it for actual daily commuting. Honestly, before jumping on, I was a bit worried about the weight. This bike is 72 pounds, definitely on the heavier side. Picking it up or loading it into a car by myself wasn't fun. But if you're mostly going to ride it rather than move it around by hand, the weight is one of the reasons why it feels so stable, rolling down the street. For those new to e-bikes, what makes an electric mountain bike special is that you're not just getting a bike you pedal, but one with a built-in electric motor. This Vivi comes with a 750-watt motor that can peak at an impressive 1475 watt. That's Tech Talk 4. This will handle hills and rough terrain easily. I've seen claims that it gets up to 25 miles per hour, and in my tests, flat roads, full charge, pedal assist maxed out, I easily hit that speed. And here's the thing, it feels smooth, not jumpy or scary. Even at max, the ride never feels out of control. One feature I really want to highlight is the torque sensor. A lot of budget e-bikes just have what's called a cadence sensor, which kind of senses when you start pedaling and just starts giving power. The torque sensor actually measures how hard you're pushing on the pedals, so it delivers just the right amount of help. If you're working hard, it gives you more power. If you're just cruising lightly, it helps less. This makes the ride feel more natural, almost like you've just gotten way stronger overnight. Honestly, from my experience, for people new to e-bikes, that's such a key feature, and it really separates the Vivi ACE01 from a lot of others in this price range. Battery life is always a worry with any electric vehicle, right? This Vivi comes with a 48 15-hour battery tucked nicely into the frame. That's 720 watt-hours, enough for about 40 to 60 miles on a full charge. I managed over 45 miles even with a mix of pure electric and pedal assist, some hills, and a bit of off-road fun in there. For my needs, commuting, errands, and a weekend ride, I only needed to charge it every couple of days. The removable battery is great too, easy to pop out and carry upstairs if you're living in an apartment, and you can charge it either on or off the bike. Let's talk about comfort, because that can make or break the ride. The 4-inch fat tires are amazing. I rolled through gravel, grass, and some light mud, and never worried about slipping. The front suspension is lockable, which means you can make it stiffer for city roads or soft for trails. The only part I really noticed missing was rear suspension, especially when going over bigger bumps or routes off-road. Without it, you do feel more in the back, but you can fix that with a suspension seat post if you ride off-road a lot. On city or paved surfaces, honestly, I never missed it. Stopping power is crucial, and the ACE01 uses hydraulic disc brakes, not those cheaper mechanical ones. These feel strong and reliable. I did a couple of short stopping tests. At 18 miles per hour, I came to a complete stop in about 14 to 15 feet. That's way better than some other e-bikes I've tried, and it gives you a lot of confidence entering turns or in city traffic. The display is pretty standard. LCD, shows speed, pedal assist level, trip stats, and battery percentage. Nothing too fancy, but it does the job and is easy to see in direct sunlight. Changing modes is simple. For anyone who's new, there are 5 assist levels, from just a gentle push to full speed ahead. There's also a basic cruise control and a walk mode if you want to walk the bike up a steep driveway. You can ride it as a regular bike too. Just turn off assist entirely. But remember, at 72 pounds, it's not super fun to pedal with no help on hills. One thing that surprised me, how quiet the motor is. E-bikes can sometimes sound whiny or mechanical, but the Vivi ACE01 is just a low hum, even when pushing hard uphill. That's something I care about for early morning rides when I don't want to wake up the neighborhood. Speaking of hills, I set out to really test that power. There's a park nearby with a tough 15-degree incline, mostly dirt and gravel. On pedal assist level 5, I didn't even have to get out of the saddle to make it up. On a lower setting, I did have to push, but the torque sensor did a great job matching my effort, so it felt totally manageable. For my daily commute, that means I don't stress about bridges or surprise steep streets. The Vivi ACE01 comes with a 7-speed Shimano shifter. It's nothing advanced, but it's enough for city and light off-road use. I liked how easy it was to shift even on the fly. You get a basic but sturdy aluminum rack and fenders included, and assembly was straightforward thanks to clear instructions. Most of the main stuff is pre-assembled, so you're just putting on the bars, wheels, and a few extras. My only real initial hesitation, other than the weight, was whether it would be too big for me. The height range suggested is 5'3" to 6'5", and at just barely over 5'4", I was happy to find the seat went low enough for me to feel comfortable. The upright riding position feels safe, even when traffic sneaks up behind you. If you're taller, you'll feel right at home. But if you're shorter than me, you might want to try it out in a shop before buying. I'd recommend this for adults looking for a powerful, versatile e-bike, whether you want to commute daily or go explore on the weekends. If you're new to e-bikes, the torque sensor makes a big difference in comfort and control. If you already ride, you'll appreciate the smooth power delivery and real stopping power. If you're picky about colors, just be aware this blue is your main option right now. For me, the look is stylish and modern, and after a couple of weeks, I don't even think about any other colors. In my opinion, the Vivi ACE01 balances performance, comfort, and value really well. It's perfect for riders who want a reliable e-bike that can handle city roads and also hold its own on rougher terrain. The battery range, motor strength, and thoughtful safety features make it a smart choice if you have varied routes and don't want to worry about running out of juice or struggling on hills. In conclusion, the Vivi ACE01 Electric Bike is a solid pick if you're looking for something dependable for both work and play. The motor is powerful, the ride is smooth, and the features actually make sense in daily use. The lack of rear suspension is noticeable sometimes, and it's not lightweight, but those are small issues compared to all the strengths it brings to the table. From my experience, if you've been thinking about stepping up to an electric bike, the Vivi ACE01 is definitely worth considering. If you found this quick review helpful, please subscribe to the channel and drop your questions or thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.